Hey, boys and girls. Happy Tuesday. Um, I'm making this on Monday, so you know that's why I don't have a tie on. So, we're starting a new chapter in math. It's chapter 10. It is on data collection, data, like reading data, and graphs. And data is just numbers that helps you keep track of things, and graphs help you to show your data to other people. So, you're going to need your big math book. Right now, we're on page 466. So, pause me if you need to. And then get yourself to page 466, or you can just watch and go back and do this by yourself after. So the first part of page 466, this is just a little review, some things you should have done in the last couple of years. It says use the picture graph. Picture graphs use pictures. It says how many children chose a pear. So here we have a graph of fruits that we like, and it has an orange for each person that chose orange. So how many children chose pear? So let's go to the pear section and we'll count them together. 1, 2, and then on this line, use my skills, we would write a 2. Come down to the next one, circle the fruit that more children choose. So more, we know, would be the one with the bigger number. So if we look at these, orange is 1, 2, 3, 4. Pear is 1, 2. Which one's bigger? Oranges. Number 2, or the 3 and 4, the second section here, is about a tally chart. And you remember when we make a tally chart, it's 1 mark for each answer. And then when we get to 5s, so it's easier for us to count, we make that slash. So if you see 1, 2, 3, 4 with a slash like this right here, that means that is 5 answers for that section. So let's look and see what it asks. This is about colors that we like. How many children chose red? So we're going to come over here. We're going to find the red section. Oh, here it is. Let's go count in the red. Well, we know this is 5, so we don't have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just go right to 5. And one more makes, let me hear it, 6. Nice job. 6 chose red. Which did the fewest children choose? And remember, fewest means smallest or least or less. So which number is the smallest out of all those? It looks like blue? No, blue's the most. Oh, green. So again, I will help you, and you can fill this in your book. Green. Green. Alrighty. I have to move this down a little. Now I want to erase these. These are just addition and subtraction facts. You can do those on your own. Up here, we have just practice drawing our tally marks. Again, you can do this on your own. Draw tally marks 1, 2, 3, 4. Now with this one, we would do something that looked like this. I'll help you on this one. So this one we had 1, 2, 3, 4. On 10, we would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would look like that. 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Whew, it's tough. Down in the bottom, we're going to use the words more than or fewer than. Let me erase these other marks. So 10 apples is more than how many apples? You could have lots of answers here, right? Same with this. 6 bananas is fewer than how many bananas? So 10 is more than blank apples. So we could have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, or even 0. 6 is fewer than blank bananas. You could put any number that's bigger than 6? Blank grapes is more than 6 grapes, so any number bigger than 6. And the last one, number 4, is oranges is fewer than 5 oranges. So you need a number that's fewer than 5, which is smaller than 5. So it can be, let me hear you. Brian, what'd you say? Tristan, I didn't hear you. Naya, did you answer? Oh, there it is. It could be 4, 3, 2, or 1. Good work, friends. All right, so now we're going to get into the new material. There's something that's a little bit tricky with this, but I will show you when we get there. Don't worry about this page. And we're going to jump all the way to page 470. So pause, get yourself to 470. Let's listen to the man or lady read today.
You can take a survey to collect data. You can record the data with tally marks. Greg asked his classmates which lunch is their favorite. The tally marks in the tally chart show the children's answers. Each tally mark stands for one child's choice.
So if we look at this tally chart, it's about favorite lunches. What were the choices that they could choose from? Well, we would come over here under the word lunch, and we would see pizza, sandwich, salad, or pasta. Those were the only choices. If there were more, they would list them, or if there was a other, which would be anything but those, they would put that too. So these were the 4 choices these classmates were given. Look at your answers. Every answer is its own tally mark. Which one did the most people choose? What did you say, Leah? Oh, sandwich. Right. Got it. So sandwich because it has more. So if we look at this, how would we figure out how many kids are in that class? Or how many kids answered the question? What do you think? Sophia, what do you think? Right, we would count those up. Nice work. So let's go ahead. We have 4. And then this is 5, 6. 4 plus 6 is... 4 plus 6 is, Matthew, 10. Good. Then we have 11, 12, 13. 13 and 5. 13 and 5. 13 and 5. What is 13 and 5 more? Who could tell me? Harmony can. 13 plus 5, Harmony is... Yes, 18. So 18 kids altogether answered this question. So there's a lot of questions you can come up with when you look at a tally chart. We're going to worry about making some tally charts today. And when you do these, there are questions that go with it about fewer or more or most or how many more. All those things you guys know how to answer. Altogether is plus. How many more would be subtraction. There's different ways you can do it. You can count, you can do the facts. However you go about getting your answers is fine. Here's the only problem. Look right here at number 1. It says, take a survey, ask 10 classmates. Well, you guys can't talk to each other when you're doing your math because we're not having a meeting right now. So what I did is on the bottom of your assignment, I'm going to switch over to it. There is a sheet and I put some answers for you to use. So you'll see those on this sheet, and you can use this sheet when you do your answers because you're going to do this separate. So you can do your work in your book and pull up this sheet to look at. Questions 1 to 4 ask about favorite pets. And I picked some names from old class lists that I had, and I put answers for them. These might not be true. So these answers go with numbers 1 to 4, and these answers go with number 5 through 10. So when you're going and making your tally chart, you would put a mark for fish because Anna chewed fish. Then you'd ask Brady. Brady says dog. You put a mark for dog, and so on as you go through. So use this sheet to help you answer these questions. So it's like I did your work for you. I did a survey. Okay? Maybe we'll do some surveys where you ask your family and some other things later. But for now, just for practice, I want you to use my answers, okay? Don't go calling your friends and say, what do you like better, dog or bird? All right, so you're going to go and use my sheet and fill this in with tally marks. Remember, if you hit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, slash for 5. Then answer the questions that go with this tally chart right here, okay? On the next page when you work, it's about favorite indoor game. And the only choices are board, card, computer, and puzzle. But Mr. Sup, I don't have anybody to ask. Mr. Sup did the work for you. I asked Anna, Brady, Chris, Sid, Elena, Angelo, Kate, Cole, Timmy, and Lily. And here are their answers. Okay, so you're going to use these answers to make your tally chart for these questions and then answer those questions. Make sure after you're done, you let who's ever been checking your work, check it, and you can give yourself 1 star. Not lots and lots of stars, Gianna. 1 star. I know you like to do lots and lots of stars. All right, so 1 big star if you get them right. This one's a little tricky. It says how many classmates did not choose a board game or a puzzle. So we have to know who did choose a board game or a puzzle and take them out. So maybe we could just cover up board game and puzzle when we do that one. The rest of them are fewest, more, how many more. If it's asking how many chose 2 things, add those 2 together. If it's asking how many chose 3 things, add those 3 together. So there's lots of different ways you can do this. If you get stuck, you can always send me a question in the chat that goes with this, okay? But this is really the hard one. So this will be all filled in. And then it's how many chose a board game, count board game. Which did the most choose? Figure that out. Did more choose card or computer? Well, pick which one has most, and then how many more. This one, again, would be the hardest one. How many classmates did not choose a board game or a puzzle? So it's going to be everyone who's not in board game and not in puzzle. So you can even just cover those with a pencil and then count these other ones. You're going to count card and computer, okay? Don't stress. We can do this. Now, this one's already done for you. So you're going to use the tally marks and tally chart that they already filled in. Claire asked her classmates to choose their favorite subject. She made this tally chart. How many more choose math and reading? How many did Claire ask? Ooh, we did that before on the example. Every one of these is a kid. So how are you going to fill this in? Now, here's a hard one. Write a new question about the data in the chart, then write and answer your own question. So look at this. This one said how many more chose math and reading. You can't make that question. This one says how many did she ask, so you can't use that question. What other question could we ask about this? Could it be a how many chose? How many chose this and this? So you come up with your own question and answer it. And then the test prep question is just filling in a multiple choice. Use the tally chart. Which statement is true? So check each one. There's only one of these that are true and fill it in. All right? Keep it up. Tally marks and graphs. This whole chapter is really fun. We're going to start making some graphs, doing some things. I'll let you guys do some things in Sidewalk Chalk probably a couple days. So work through this. Use the chart I gave you at the bottom to go through and help you. And if you have any questions, you can send me a question or have mom or dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, whoever you're working with, send me a question, okay? Keep it up, kids. I'm really proud of you. I liked being able to ask you individual questions. Hopefully you were answering out loud if I called your name. All right. I will see you guys soon.